Hello, everybody. I know it's been a really long time. I have just been doing a lot of work on a lot of things as the space I'm sitting in right now. This is our new temple room, and the astrology videos were, I just feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. I will be making some new updates with what's happening currently with the astrology, but as I have said in many past videos, right now the universe is really asking us to just step forward. It's asking us to make this transformation and to allow ourselves to see the truths that are in front of us, to stop covering our eyes and pretending like nothing is happening, and to really step forward in our self. And that if we each heal ourselves, not just superficially but truly heal, we will step forward as a better person. And then each person does this, then we as a community will do this, and then all the communities, and then we'll just have a really better world to live in. So that's what the universe is saying. And now, as it is time to step forward, I thought this was a great time to go ahead and make up some cleansing water. So if you're familiar with lots of cleansing water, it's not even water, but if you're familiar with magical cleansing liquids, you will be familiar with the ingredients on this one, I imagine. You're going to find these in a lot of different cleansing items, just because each item has some cleansing principles. But you will see this as Florida water. It's also seen as, so I don't speak French, but I think it's like Eau de Cologne, and it's named after the Fountain of Youth. And it is a citrusy but floral tincture, actually, because we make it with alcohol. That is used for blessings and cleansings. It is used a lot for offerings to the divine. You'll see this in a lot of altar spaces. You'll see this as like I'm coming into my magical space. I'm going to spritz myself and we're going to be cleansed of this area. It is really good for, it's just like that all-purpose, it's like that all-purpose cleaner that you can just use for everything. So we're going to make some up today, and we'll talk a little bit about each one of the items. Aside from the lemons and the limes, you can come and get all of these items in our store, or when this is ready, I guess, you can get that. You know what's funny is I told myself I wasn't going to promo in this video before I started the video, because I don't always like to see that, and then I did it. Anyways, we're going to start with what I'm most excited about is sweetgrass. So you can't smell it, but I can. It has the most amazing smell, and I was really excited because I am now growing this in my own garden, and I have been able to get it to grow. I'm really hoping it comes back next year and is an even bigger little plot, but this is amazing. It smells so good. Sweetgrass is used for spiritual cleansing. It is used it has a very calming and soothing energy when you burn it. It has a protective energy, and we use it, like I said, to really say thank you to the divine energies. And as this tincture is used often for offerings, it just makes a great sweet start to it. I'll put that in there. And then, so I have oranges, lemons, and limes. I will do one of each because I think that's what's going to fit in my jar. We will cut it up. An orange. I would really highly recommend using organic oranges for this because we're going to put them in. It smells good. I don't really like oranges. We're going to just put them in. So just going to cut it in half because that's how it fits in my jar. Some people will tell you that when you're making tinctures, oh, now I got it stuck. No offense. Okay. So some people will tell you that you need to really grind up everything. Some people will say you know, cut it up a lot, do this or that. I'm using 100 proof alcohol and one lemon. And however, more surface space is going to allow for more of the phytochemicals and the energies and the things to absorb into the alcohol. It doesn't need to be pulverized. It just, I mean, like, see, I just cut that orange in half. So oranges attract happiness. Again, we're starting with like the sweet, like let's start our base with love and compassion and sweetness. And so this is going to attract prosperity, happiness, success. They're also used for cleansing. And then next I'm going to cut a lemon in half. The lemon is also used for purification, love, and happiness. And this is obviously where it gets its really sweet smell. And last on our fruit of this, I have a lime. Now, I'm going to cut that in half. So a lime adds like renewal and peace of mind. It also carries with it protection and purification. One thing I think that you're going to see with every single thing I'm putting in there is it's going to either have purification or prosperity in it. Sometimes I feel like they say that about all herbs. It's not necessarily true. So cloves are another like attracting good energy. They also like boost energy, and they're going to help to bring in purification and protection, but a lot of like that good luck energy. These are whole cloves. Put that in there. If you've never seen a whole clove, bam, where's the camera? Whole clove. They're like, I'm assuming the inside of a flower. All right. And then we have cinnamon sticks. So cinnamon sticks are great for boost any spell work that you're doing, and you throw out a cinnamon stick, it's just going to boost that energy. It's going to heighten. It adds vitality, healing, prosperity, and protection. I'm going to put 2 of those in there. Actually, I feel like we need 3 of those. I'm going to throw 3 of those in there. All right. And then we have bay leaves. One of the things I love about this specific one is until we get to the mugwort, which you could totally leave out if you want. This is, I mean, you can still drink and eat mugwort. You just need to be mindful because it is harmful to your kidneys, and in large quantities it can do things that we don't necessarily want to happen on a day-to-day basis. But most of these things you can just find in your kitchen. These are things that we eat. I guess not everybody eats lavender, but for the rest of it, these are things you're going to find in your kitchen. These are things that we can really utilize. One of the reasons that like Florida water and other cleansing oils like this are so popular in the traditions, they, you know, like hoodoo and voodoo and Santeria, and, you know, you find this in South America, so Peruvian traditions. But it's because this is something that you can just make at your house. You don't need to go out and buy some fancy thing. You don't need to these are things that we eat with, that we cook with, that we just have around us. And it is that energy that protects us. So this next one is bay leaves. Bay leaves are really great for wishing. So if you need a wish granted, you're thinking a good energy, take a bay leaf, write your wish on it, throw it in a fire, put it in your soup, however you feel is the best way for you to manifest that energy, and then it will help you grant your wishes. So this brings success, protection, and wish granting. Well, that was kind of a lot. That'll be all right. The more the merrier. All right, so then, as I said, lavender. Lavender is like you can put it in everything. Everybody will tell you, oh, I use it for just about everything. It's like a good go-to. And it is great for calming, soothing, purification, but it has this great grounding energy, but also simultaneously like uplifting in that it is cleansing and it brings this like peace, you know, that deep breath. 2 scoops of that. You can put them in any ratio that you want. Some people are going to put a lot more lavender in it. I personally am not a huge fan of the smell of lavender, so just 2 scoops because I want that soothing, grounding energy in there. The next one is rosemary. Okay, so we got all of the dry ingredients here. Sorry, ran out of memory. It's been so long since I've done a video. So this will be 2-part. Part 2, adding the liquid ingredients. We have the vodka. It's 100 proof vodka. This way it is safe for consumption if you so choose to drink it. But with it, so at 100 proof, it's 50% alcohol and 50% water. And that helps to not like burn the plants with the alcohol, and also allows you to absorb out both the things that will attach to alcohol and the things that will attach to water. Also, normally when I'm making a tincture, I would use all fresh herbs. I would not use any dry herbs. So this is a little different in that nature. But right now it's November. I don't have fresh herbs. So make the tincture we go. I am now just going to cover this in alcohol. This is how you make any tincture. And then we'll put the lid on it. We will let it sit. And it will sit for about a month. And then we'll strain it and it will be ready. Thank you so much. We shall see you when it's ready.